Hi, everybody. This is Ananda and Ramaji, and we wanted to do a little talk this afternoon. It's Sunday, to each of you, because we all know that if you are a human being living on planet Earth, it probably feels as if you're living in the twilight zone in many respects. So we wanted to just go over some of the energies right now that are affecting all of us in so many ways. And honestly, this time in history, it has been predicted in many ways. It's not surprising at all, but to understand it makes the world of difference. As from an astrological point of view, and I know Ramaji will pipe in as well, we're dealing with, well, right now at least, we're dealing with retrograding planets, a lot of stimulation from the planet Mars, which is the planet of sexuality, aggression, action, and a lot of Neptunian energy, which is the planet of deception, mass consciousness, merging, and it's all so confusing. Is there anything you want to say just regarding the energies at the moment?
Well, the main thing is to understand that things are not what they appear to be. And I mean, I'm not sure what Ananda thinks, but I don't think this virus thing is really what it seems to be. I don't think the riots are what they seem to be. I think there's an agenda behind all of that, which is to, in simplest terms, is to make us afraid and keep us afraid. So as I see it, the message of this video is about rising above the fear and keeping an open heart and understanding the value of being positive or seeing a higher purpose to all of this individually and collectively. And that's how we succeed, or this is how we do the right thing, do what's best under these circumstances.
I want to add that it's so easy to be a sheep. It's so easy to follow and to be caught up in other people's opinions or the opinion of the media. And I would truly say that this is not a time to look outward for your truths. This is a time for introspection. What do I believe? What makes sense to me? What kind of a world do I want to live in? Versus being caught up in all the division. And, it's kind of funny because as awakened people, the division is almost laughable. There really is no division, but the majority of the world is at a very different level of consciousness, which is why Ramaji and I do the work we do. We're so determined to help raise people's consciousness above this form of division, which only causes chaos. What we need to see is how the mass media and sometimes the powers that be, whoever they are, they stimulate us via their way of dividing us. They want us to feel divided. The minute you can see that that's the point, to keep us in chaos, to keep us divided, you find a way to become, get into alignment with what you are, who you are, your big self, the real self. That self doesn't see anything wrong. That self knows it's united with everything and everyone. That self doesn't want chaos because it's in harmony. Its nature is harmony. So, and our human consciousness plays such a vital part on the planet. It really does. The more afraid we are, the more angry we are, the more we actually add to the collective chaos. And so if ever there was a time to remain grounded, to remain in alignment with whatever it is that you believe, to rise, as Ramaji says, way beyond fear, because fear is an illusion, and choose love, choose peace.
You can tell if something's not of love or not of peace, because regardless of the packaging, the window dressing, the appearance, you can see what it is through the results that come from it. So right now it's June 2020. We have a satsang coming up Saturday, June 27th, in a week, which will be about manifestation, but it's about collective manifestation. And for us to consciously manifest what we want in this world now and as we move forward, because things are probably just going to get crazier. So, but one way you can tell, you just look, regardless of what they're saying, look at the outcome. In other words, the violence, the division, love is not requiring other people to behave in this way or that way for some ideal or for some ideology. An open heart is the simplest thing there is. And an open heart is accepting of everyone. In other words, it's so simple when your heart is open, but you can see that division results from a closed heart. Then you can have ideologies in the head, and then they're in conflict with each other.
Mm-hmm. So the satsang will be on the 24th of June at 11 a.m.
No, 27th.
Oh, I'm sorry. On the 27th of June.
Saturday.
At 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And the topic is on manifestation, because collectively, as Ramaji said, we really want to add to the collective love, to the collective harmony, to the collective joy and peace on the planet. As well as really help you guys understand what that means, and how to get there in a kind of a quicker way. We have some practical tools we'll be giving you as well. And in the meantime, this energy will feel slow and it's going to feel chaotic. Energy is everything, really. Therefore, when we're speaking about energies, you're not separate from them, you are a part of them. Recently, I wrote a book that was in September, I think the book was published. I spoke about the purge in my book. And in many respects, that's exactly what's happening right now. We are going through a collective purge. We're purging what doesn't work. We're deciding on what does, so we can reclaim it. We can do in many respects. We can reclaim a new start, a new beginning, a new way of being on this planet that works for everybody, not just a select few, but at the same time, spreading hatred and spreading division doesn't work. It never has worked, and it never will work. I laugh when I read history books. I've been doing so much work on understanding the Federal Reserve and looking at history. And I keep on thinking to myself, what do we learn from history? That's the problem. The only thing we learn from history is that we learn nothing from history. It keeps on repeating itself. That's the cycle. It doesn't have to be that way.
Well, what we have going on right now is a very deep cleansing or purge. What we see in terms of anger and other things is stuff that was there before. Now it's being released. So there's an opportunity for a new clarity. Anyway, we'll talk about what we see coming in the future, where we personally, do use astrology, and our favorite astrologers are Joni Petrie, who's a Vedic astrologer, and the Leo King, who is a Western astrologer. So you can check out their videos. Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Yes. Never before has it been more important to book your sessions. I wish I could explain how important it is to awaken at this time. We hear about this woke movement and waking up. Again, what does that really mean? And how do we behave once we've awakened? And what are our perceptions and conceptions and ideologies and beliefs regarding awakening to begin with? When we drop them, what are we left with? What's going on right now? Therefore, we all in this together. And again, if you can send these videos to your friends, if you can recommend that they book their sessions, Ramaji and I want to help. That's why we're here. So please book your sessions. We want to help you wake up. be at the Satsang so we can do something collectively together and make this work. And we can't wait to see you. And again, we really love you. This is nothing to be afraid of. This is the opportunity of our lifetime if we can be on the same page together.
Yeah, this is actually the time to awaken. The opportunity is better and greater than ever before.
Never has been this
the
good.
appearance of chaos is actually the opportunity for liberation, for freedom. And there is a division taking place between those who want to be conscious and loving and those who don't. So we are at that fork in the road right now.
It's almost like two parallel realities. Which road is this world going to take? So we want to be on the side of our truth, what matters, what is important today. And together we get to manifest that so much more in a group than we ever can as individuals, because we are a mass consciousness. So
yeah, and on the 27th, on June 27th, we'll also talk about our love project. We have a new love project because we are asking ourselves, what can we do to help? And really what we can do to help is take what we know about how to open the heart chakra and keep it open, what we know about that, take that to a new level and reach out to more people, because we really believe that opening the heart and keeping it open is the antidote, the best solution for everything that's happening that is causing any kind of suffering right now, not just anything political or riots or something like that, but also where technology, social media, the internet, AI, 5G, and all this stuff is also interfering with our ability to be personal, to be affectionate, to be caring, and to have our hearts open. So we're going to address all those issues because we've been doing our best to understand what's going on and also to come up with practical solutions.
Anyway, so we are excited. We can't wait to see you. We love all of you. And yeah, so we'll see you guys on the 27th of June, 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Please book your sessions. We're here for you. That's the work we're doing, and we can't wait. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you, and bye-bye.
See you guys.